Okay, let's dig into this one. We've got a user search today that's quite specific. Studios for rent in nice neighborhoods, Charlotte, NC.
Hmm.
And they also mention a website, apartmentneighborhoods.com. So, our mission really is to unpack what this tells us about someone looking for rentals in Charlotte right now.
Yeah, and what jumps out immediately, I think, is that phrase, nice neighborhoods. It's very intentional.
Hmm.
It's not just, find me the cheapest studio. There's a clear focus on location quality.
Exactly. It feels like they're thinking about the bigger picture, maybe things like safety, what's nearby, the overall feel of the place.
Absolutely. Quality of life factors, maybe walkability, parks,
Yeah,
things like that. For you listening, what pops into your head when you hear nice neighborhood?
that's a good question. And the website mentioned, apartmentneighborhoods.com, that's specific too.
It is. It suggests maybe they've used it before, or perhaps they think this site is particularly good for, well, neighborhood info.
Could be. So a key takeaway here seems to be this balancing act. They want a studio, which often implies, managing costs,
Right, affordability.
but they're not willing to compromise heavily on the location part. They want that nice area. It shows a strategy.
It does. And it makes you wonder about these platforms like the one mentioned. How do they decide what's a nice neighborhood?
Good point. Is it crime rates? School ratings, even if that's not directly relevant for a studio renter?
Or maybe user reviews, proximity to certain shops or restaurants? It could be a mix. Understanding their algorithm, so to speak, would tell you a lot about what that label really means.
Yeah, because nice is so subjective, isn't it?
Totally.
What feels safe and welcoming to one person might feel boring to another. Maybe the searcher wants quiet, tree-lined streets.
Or maybe they want somewhere buzzing, close to
Mhm.
cafes and nightlife, but still feels, safe and well kept.
Exactly. And maybe that's why they zeroed in on that specific website.
Right. Perhaps apartmentneighborhoods.com offers filters or like deeper dives into neighborhood character that other more basic listing sites don't.
Can be user reviews, photos, detailed descriptions, something that helps define that subjective niceness.
It's possible.
Uh,
It makes that choice of platform more significant than just a random click.
so this whole search really captures those initial steps many of you probably take, right?
Yeah.
You figure out your basics. Okay, I need a studio.
Hmm.
Then you layer on the desirable qualities. I want a nice area.
Hmm.
And then you look for the tools, the websites that you hope will actually help you find that combination.
So, to sort of pull it together, what we're seeing is this drive for affordable living the studio, but crucially, within a desirable Charlotte location that supports a good quality of life.
And they're being quite savvy, it seems, by targeting specific online resources to help them navigate the market.
Yeah, it looks like a focused search.
Okay, so here's something for you to chew on. We see they want a nice neighborhood. But beyond that broad term, what other factors might be critical for you if you were looking for a studio in Charlotte? Think about it: commute time, specific building amenities like a gym, or maybe the community atmosphere. What are your non-negotiables?